Absolutely. Here's the transformed version of the article written as a continuous, compelling speech-style monologue, over 50 paragraphs long. Ladies and gentlemen, basketball fans, and believers in comebacks, the moment we've all been waiting for is finally upon us. Cameron Brink is back. After months of silence, determination, and the painful path of recovery, the number 2 overall pick in the 2024 WNBA draft is ready to make her long-awaited return to the hardwood. And she's not returning quietly. She's stepping back into the game with fire, with hunger, and with a purpose that goes beyond stats, beyond standings, and even beyond the score. Mark your calendars for Tuesday, July 29th. That's when the Los Angeles Sparks will face off against the Las Vegas Aces, and it's the game where Cameron Brink's story takes its next powerful chapter. Her story isn't just about a player. It's about a fighter. It's about a young woman who had the world at her fingertips before fate stepped in and tore her ACL during her 15th game in the league. A torn ACL, 3 words that can change an athlete's life. It was heartbreaking, not just for the fans, not just for the Sparks, but for Cameron herself, because she wasn't just playing ball, she was making a mark. She was proving herself in a league filled with legends. And then, suddenly, it was all paused. Not ended, paused. Cameron Brink had a choice: feel sorry for herself or fight back. And she chose to fight. This isn't just another return. This is resilience. This is what elite mentality looks like. Because while most rookies would disappear into the background after such a setback, Brink stayed present. She stayed focused. She kept the fire burning. Remember her Stanford days. She didn't come from nowhere. She came from a place of excellence. She helped Stanford win a national championship in 2021. She wasn't just a contributor, she was a cornerstone. A leader. A warrior in cardinal red. And that same warrior spirit is what's leading her back to the court today. She had bigger dreams this year, too. She was supposed to represent Team USA in the 2024 Paris Olympics on the 3x3 basketball squad. That honor, that Olympic dream, was right within reach. But fate, again, had other plans. It sidelined her, but it didn't silence her. She watched the games from afar. She supported her teammates. She rehabbed, trained, endured. Through the pain, through the doubt, through the fear of not knowing how her knee, or her game, would respond. And now, the Sparks need her. And she's ready to deliver. Los Angeles struggled this year. Let's not sugarcoat it. They finished the regular season with an 8-32 record. That's not the kind of record a franchise puts in the trophy case. But something has shifted in the last month. Suddenly, this team has found a groove. They've won 7 of their last 10 games. They're not just playing better, they're believing again. They're chasing a playoff spot. And they're just 1 game away from getting there. What perfect timing for Cameron to step back in. She's not walking into a team that's given up. She's stepping into a team that's rising. She's not just returning, she's about to become the spark the Sparks need. And while we're focused on what she'll do on the court, don't forget the work it took to get here. Recovery is more than physical therapy. It's mental, emotional, nutritional. She knows that. She's been dialing in every detail of her prep. And yes, even something as simple as nutrition plays a big part in her comeback. Cameron Brink understands her body is her engine. And for an athlete at her level, hitting protein goals isn't optional. It's essential. She's found her routine, her rituals, and one thing that never misses. The checklist on game day. Her go-to protein supplement, the double rich chocolate flavor from Optimum Nutrition. That's not just a product plug, that's a symbol of her discipline. Her mindset, her readiness. When most people think of athletes, they only see the lights. The crowd, the box scores. But what they don't see are the quiet mornings. The painful reps. The fear that maybe it won't feel the same again. The questions that haunt injured players: will I be as fast, as explosive, as confident? Cameron Brink faced those questions. And she answered them with action. She didn't just prepare her body. She prepared her soul, her mind, her drive. So now, as she walks into that arena on July 29th, don't just see a player returning. See a woman rising. See a symbol of strength. See a reminder that no setback is stronger than a made-up mind. The Sparks are more than a team right now. They're a story of resurgence, of redemption, Of a season that could have been lost, but wasn't. Because sometimes, all it takes is one player to shift the energy. And Cameron Brink has always been more than just a player. She's a game changer. A franchise shifter. A culture setter. There's a buzz in the air now. A belief among the fans. A quiet storm brewing in that locker room. They know what's coming. And so do we. Basketball's not just about the ball. It's about momentum. It's about moments. It's about who shows up when it matters most. Cameron is ready. She's earned this. Every sprint. Every ice bath. Every moment she spent watching from the sidelines, it was all building to this. July 29th isn't just a return date. It's a launchpad. For a second act. For a bigger legacy. For a player who knows what she wants, and knows what it takes to get it. So get ready. Because when Cameron Brink steps back on that court, the game changes. The sparks ignite. And the league better be watching. Because the comeback isn't just real, it's dangerous. Brink is back. And she's coming with purpose.